cold. It's cold in the dome, though.
Thankfully, tomorrow won't be as cold.
They said it still might freeze tonight.
Yeah, tonight it's still freeze for an hour or two.
I talked to Romo on Saturday. He said he's hoping they let him leave at 10 tomorrow, before 10.
Yeah, they should. Check.
Yeah, I got you.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Give me a real quick check.
Check.
Okay, make it a little bit closer. There you go.
Hello?
All right. Okay, you're
Better?
good. Yep.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
3 2 and. Good morning, everybody. Back for another episode of Double Dribble, January 26th. Kevin, that's Coach Sammy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hopefully everyone is out there staying warm wherever you may be. Got some nice extra cold weather this morning here in Brownsville. Again, this is Double Dribble. We're live in the Bloodhound Cafe. So the Bloodhounds have themselves a big week ahead of them. They have the second round is officially underway. St. Joe coming off of their big win against San Antonio Christian last week. Feels like forever ago.
Yeah.
St. Joe did not have a game this past weekend. They had another bye week. So I feel, Coach, that these bye weeks, they've kind of come at opportune times where the teams can kind of just where the boys can just kind of reset and hit the reset button. One, going into the halfway point, and then two, the second bye coming in on the eve of the biggest game of the year. But let's quickly recap the Sacs game against San Antonio Christian. Coach, we talked a lot about on this show about the team peaking, putting together 4 quarters of basketball, and I think last Tuesday's win against Sacs was arguably the closest thing we've seen to this team putting together 4 quarters.
Yeah, I think we played a good 4 quarters on Tuesday. I thought it was the best game we've played all year long, where we just were consistent with our defense and our offense, and we were hitting shots, and we extended the lead in the fourth quarter. I think we were up 10 going into the fourth, and I told the boys that in between quarters that we were in the same spot on Saturday versus Victoria, and we let Victoria get back in, and so we couldn't do the same with these guys, and we had a really good fourth quarter. Came out, the boys were really on point, and like you said, we're starting to get close to where we're almost where we want to be.
58-35 was the final, just in case you folks were wondering. Bloodhounds got a 23-point performance from Jason Aguilar. Right behind him, 7 from Knox Pinkerton, 6 from Gavin, and 6 from Izzy. So, Jason there, we talked about, his struggles against Victoria the game before when he finished the game with a season low 6 points. He comes right out of the gate, hits his first 3 3-pointers, sets the tone for his afternoon, sets the tone really for the team, I felt.
Yeah, I mean, Jason really set the tone that day. Came out, hit his first 3 shots from the 3-point line, where we had been struggling as a team, so that was a good sign that we came out and we hit those threes, and then it kind of just spaced the floor for him for later on to be driving in and creating for his teammates, and I thought Gavin did a great job creating for his teammates too as well.
Mm-hmm. Jason had a big game, and we saw everyone else just step in.
Yep.
And the difference, I think, this between the Sacs game and the Victoria game is what you alluded to earlier, was that Victoria found their way back into the game against Sacs. It was a little different, although going into the fourth it was a 10-point game, but the guys figured out a way not to let them back in. They just kind of shut the door on them. That being the difference between the Victoria game and the Sacs game. What exactly was that difference? Was it the defense? Was it the offense? Or what did you feel?
I mean, the defense was on point still in the fourth quarter that day, but I really thought our offense just continued to be in attack mode. I feel like when we played Victoria, we were playing to let's hope the time runs out and not continue to do what we did for the first 3 quarters. And on Tuesday against Sachs, I felt like we were still aggressive. We were still trying to get to the paint. We were still trying to create. And I feel like that helped better than let's just hope the time runs out and continue. Just if you continue to do what you've been doing for the first 3 quarters, you should be fine.
Absolutely. And how did you guys take the bye into the weekend? The Bloodhounds played last Tuesday, so they had the rest of the week just to kind of reset. How did the boys handle that week of practice?
Good. I mean, our seniors went on their retreat, obviously, so we didn't have the seniors, but it was good for the underclassmen. We really went back into some basic stuff. We hit the weight room, watched a little bit of film, and we did a lot of basic basketball, like passing drills, shooting drills, attacking drills. We worked a lot on our attacking, just trying to fine-tune some stuff before the rest of the season.
So the Bloodhounds, again, they are winners of 3 of their last 4, winners of back-to-back against Victoria and San Antonio Christian. They'll now have a date with Laredo St. Augustine, obviously the biggest game to date. Let's jump into the district standings just a little bit. And as I was just looking at the standings, I was counting what's left on the schedule, and you can do it with one hand.
Yeah.
4 games left. I didn't realize that, and you reiterate that to the kids constantly that, hey, the season's going to go by quick, especially for the seniors, being it's their last year. But 4 games left in district play. The Bloodhounds have Laredo tomorrow. They'll have St. Anthony's on Saturday, and then they'll finish up with St. Mary's and Victoria, the final 2 games of the regular season. But essentially, Coach, this is a battle for first place with Laredo. Laredo did lose last week to St. Mary's Hall, giving them 1 loss. Obviously, we're there at 2 losses. So what's the scenario? I know we the last time we went to Laredo was 64-60, given the numbers.
I mean, if we can beat them by more than 4 points on tomorrow, we'll technically would be in first place as the way it is right now. But there's still 3 more games after that.
Yeah.
2 are on the road. So, I don't want the kids to think like, well, this is for district champion. I mean, it really isn't. I mean, it's more for just to get in the first place for now, and then you still got to take care of business for the last 3 games. But at least we control our own destiny if we want to try to win the district championship. But I'm trying not to look too far ahead. We just got to worry about winning tomorrow. And I mean, yes, we want to try to win by more than 4, but I'll still take a win by 1 or 2, whatever it takes. We just got to get that win.
Absolutely, but it's the kids have just done a good spot. They've earned the right to be in this position. And really from here on out, you said it best. I think on last week's show is that they're in control of their own destiny. The win against Sachs, the win against Victoria doesn't guarantee them anything, but it at least means that you're in control of your own destiny. But again, Laredo, last time we went up there, the shooting, it came down to the free throws we talked about last. We shot 36% from the field, 41 from the field. How different do you expect this one to be, or do you expect it to be a little bit of the same?
I mean, every time we play Laredo, it's gonna be a battle. We know that, so. We know what they do. They know what we do. It's just going to come down to a little bit of adjustments. But I feel if we shoot a better percentage from the paint, we missed a lot of easy shots this last game when we played them. And I feel we make those shots, we'll be in a better spot. And then just breaking their press and scoring off breaking their press, not just breaking it. Because if you can break someone's press and you score off it, it's going to make them second think doing what they've been doing. But we got our work cut out for us. I mean, we know number 33 is a tough player. Number 12, number 3's been hitting. We've been watching their games the last few games, and he's on fire right now. So those guys worry me. I mean,
that was 3.
Yeah, number 3.
Yeah, he had 18 the first time we met up, and then 33. Baron had 20. Yeah. So those 2 guys were kind of they were the engine. For Laredo, I felt 33. He attacked the rim.
Yeah,
he attacked the rim.
He's pretty relentless at attacking the rim. So we got to do a better job keeping him out of the paint.
Jason went off for 32 that game. Izzy Cano had 10, and Christian Perto had 8. Gavin Cisneros had 6 the last time we went up to Laredo. How differently do you expect Laredo to defend Jason?
I feel like they're going to probably send 2 guys at him, try to get the ball out of his hands. But I have confidence that Jason can find the right guys and that a couple of the other guys will step up and hit some open shots. We're playing at home, so we're going to be a little bit more comfortable shooting at home.
Yeah.
I feel if we can get Luis going and then get Izzy going and then the guys off the bench, Christian the last few games has been hitting some buckets for us. He had a good game against them last time, so I'm expecting him to have about the same. And we can get Knox going too. Knox was in a little bit of foul trouble last time we played him. If we can keep Knox in the game, he's a very aggressive player, and he sets the tone for us. So I'm excited. I think we're all going to step up as a team. We can't just rely on Jason to score 30 because, I mean, we did that last time. It wasn't enough. So right. we need everybody to step up. And
the recipe is, 3 teams or three Bloodhounds and double figures is a key recipe to tomorrow. What else do you feel that's going to be important for this team? Again, it's at home. That's a big advantage for these boys. We've all seen it, at least you and I seen it, that when we're at home, it's a different team. It's a different mentality. How important are the first few minutes of this game?
I mean, we got to come on and really set the tone from the tip. Show them that you got to come into our place. It's not going to be an easy win. I'm excited for hopefully we get a big crowd. These guys feed off the crowd. They play a little bit more inspired when we're at home. You're playing in the dome, and it just means a little bit more when you put those white jerseys on and the crowd's behind you and your friends are there. And so we're expecting hopefully a big crowd, and I'm excited for the opportunity tomorrow.
So the Bloodhounds again will be at home tomorrow. They will take on Laredo St. Augustine. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to dive a little bit more into the standings and the Laredo matchup when we come back.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals.
Yeah.
It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now. I want to be a doctor.
I want to play professional soccer.
I want to play at Carnegie Hall.
At Brownsville ISD, dreams take shape with nationally recognized academic programs, championship athletics, and distinguished fine arts. Success isn't just a goal, it's our tradition. The best choice for your child's journey is Brownsville ISD.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Welcome back to Double Dribble on a Monday morning, January 26th. I'm Kevin, that's Coach Sammy. As always, I would you rather be 95, 100 degrees or the way it is right now, 30s with the wind blowing?
Man, I don't know. It's pretty cold. and I like the cold, but it's pretty cold. I can live with the 95 and 100.
I love the cold, but once we start getting, obviously we won't get it here, but whenever we're traveling, once you start getting ice
that's scary.
and snow, I'm out.
Yeah.
I prefer, but like right now, I love it. I love the cold weather.
It's the wind chill that gets you.
The wind chill.
Last week it was cold, but it wasn't this cold. Like, this is different.
Yeah, I know. Last night this morning it was below freezing.
Yeah.
You know, and I think this morning we woke up. I think it was 28 here. And
the wind chill's like 17 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
but it was colder here than it was in Lynchburg, where my sister's. I think we woke up. We checked our they sent a picture in the group chat. It was like 33 in Lynchburg, and it was like 28 here. And I was like, wow, it's a rarity that it's colder here than it is up there. But nonetheless, things are heating up in the standings for the Bloodhounds. Before we get to that, shout out to the junior high team. Last week they were here at home against Bestedo. The seventh graders came out with a loss, but it's fun to see those kids come out.
Yeah.
The numbers, man. That's the good thing is that there's plenty of kids that want to play ball here, and the eighth graders, they picked up a win. There's a lot of excitement with the eighth graders, given that they'll be high schoolers next year. What'd you take from the junior high games?
Oh, it was good. It was fun to see the seventh graders play for the first time. There's some talent there.
Mm-hmm.
It was their first game at home, and maybe they were a little nervous.
Yeah.
But they did good, and then eighth grade came out and really impressed me. I mean, they've improved a lot from last year. So I'm excited. There's some good talent there, and hopefully they continue to play the sport, and they continue the rest of their season. They have another game tonight against Stillman at 5:30 and 6:30. Stillman usually is a pretty good team, so should be a good game tonight.
Absolutely. And those games will be here in the Student Center here at St. Joe. So if you're looking for some basketball, you want to come out and support the kids, 5:30 and 6:30 this evening in the Student Center. If the parents can't make it, of course, it'll be streamed on the Bloodhound channel. So we're excited about that. And the kids were excited that you come into the game. I was like, yes, you're gonna be on TV. They put the pressure on. So they just started laughing. But it's always good to watch the middle school kids get some games in here at home. But again, Coach, so again, the district standings, Brownsville, St. Joe, we're right up there with Laredo. And then you have, Victoria St. Joe, who's quietly not going away. They're right there for the taking. And then you have St. Anthony's also right there in the mix, and St. Mary's Hall. So, again, like you said, tomorrow, yes, it's for first place, but you still got to go on the road to St. Anthony's, and then you still got to go on the road to Victoria, which I'll look ahead. You don't have to, but I just know that game there's going to be so much on the line, just with the way everything's going, and it's the season's far from over.
Yeah.
The season's far from over, but all we can do is just chop one game at a time, But
yeah, we can't look too far. Like you said, the fans can, and
yes.
the media. But me as a coach, I'm just really focused on Tuesday, and
For sure.
win that game, and then we got to figure out how to go win a game in St. Anthony's, where it's a tough place to play at also. So
For sure. But the good thing is that we're home to Laredo this go around.
Yeah.
But it's a big game. It's a big game. And I think I had mentioned to you that we haven't had a big home game like this since a couple years ago. Was it Victoria that came to town, or was it Laredo?
Laredo.
It was Laredo, right, to win and get in,
and we had to hope for somebody else to not lose or whatever. But anytime we play Laredo, it's a big game. It's a rivalry game.
Yeah.
I mean, Brownsville, Laredo, it's always a rivalry game. St. Joe's, St. Augustine. So even when we weren't in the same district, we would play each other. That's how much of a rivalry we have. So.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I know I'm excited for it, and just the importance of it. But again, too, that if we happen to lose, it's not the end of the world. That's another thing that we need to understand. But it is a big game. Yes, is it the end of the world? No, because there's still a lot in front of us. But the wins, at Saks, the win here against Victoria, all those wins have added up to give this team some cushion. To give this team some cushion in order to make the playoffs. But certainly the district is far more competitive than I think last year.
It's pretty even. I really think so. I mean, anybody can beat anybody. And it's happened already. So you can't count, we beat them, they're going to beat them because they beat them last time. It doesn't work like that.
Well, I think it was me, you, or Nava, we called it. We're like, no one's going to go undefeated in this district. Yeah. And it was just the law of average, the rules of the universe. We had St. Mary's come up big and beat Laredo. Yeah. I was like, wow. But a team that kind of just tapered off, that was kind of surging late, was Saks. But I think the win last week here at St. Joe, I think that kind of just put to bed any kind of playoff hopes, and then they wound up losing their following matchup. I think it was against Victoria. Yeah. Right. So. But nonetheless, again, only three teams make the playoffs, and right now you have Laredo, you have St. Joe, you have St. Anthony's, and you have Victoria, all fighting for 3 spots. So there's still plenty of work to be done. Shout out to the swim team. They will be heading out to San Antonio today. They'll have their regional meet tomorrow morning. Obviously, that had to get postponed. That was originally scheduled for this morning, so hopefully Coach Lewis and the kids have a safe trip up to San Antonio. We wish them luck. What are your thoughts on the 32-6A? You and I we follow that district pretty closely, and
I mean, I saw the Hannah Los Fresnos game. It was a good game. I mean, and then I saw a little bit of the Harlingen San Benito, and that one went down. I mean, yes, Harlingen won by double digits, right? But it was still a close game. I don't know, man. That's another tough district. I mean, Harlingen's, 3-0?
Yes, yeah.
But I wouldn't rule out Los Fresnos still. And,
no, you can't.
Even Hannah. Hannah can come back and I mean, Vets too. I mean, they're tough too, man. Yeah. They could have won at Los Fresnos on the road. There's a call that at the end of the game that they thought they got the ball, and a little controversy there at the end. So it's going to go down to the wire too. It's going to be exciting to watch, and we'll see.
Yeah, the score wasn't it didn't do justice on how close that San Benito game was.
Yeah, San Benito's tough, man. They're feisty and they play hard. So Coach Nate's doing a good job.
Yeah, they just got into some foul trouble. Their 2 best players, the Rivera brothers, just got into some foul trouble early, and so Nate had to play majority of the game without his 2 best guys, and kind of the same thing here. It just might be an epidemic. The guys they struggled missing the easy shots, the layups, and if San Benito makes a couple of layups and a call or 2, I thought could have gone the other way. Called a couple of offensive fouls I thought were questionable, but they stayed in it up until that 4th quarter, and then Harlingen, Bedford had a big game for them that night.
He's a good player.
Yeah, and that's the thing with him is I've noticed that some nights it's Marcus Gutierrez will have a big night. Aiden Flores will have a big night. He had a big one against Los Fresnos last week when they beat him. And then you had Bedford there. So
was it weird to call someone else besides St. Joe?
Okay, I will admit this. I'm not afraid. I called San Benito the Bloodhounds. It's not my fault. I'm used to it.
Yeah,
it's just by habit. And Greyhound, Bloodhound. And I was like, the Bloodhounds would be
My wife was like,
Greyhounds.
Is that Kevin's voice? Like, she was confused. She's like, why is she doing the San Benito Arlington?
Yeah, no, it was a little embarrassing, but at the same time, I was just like, hey, it's not my fault, man. I'm used to seeing red and white, and
Yeah.
no, but it was nice. Obviously, I'm good friends with Nate and with Leroy and Coach Creeders. It was good to see those guys, and it was a really good game, and that district's gonna be a lot of fun down the stretch. But nonetheless, tomorrow there'll be a doubleheader here at the Dome with the girls and the boys. Boys at 3:30.
Yes.
So the girls will be at 2. Shout out to the girls team. They continue to roll in district play. They'll be first at 2. The boys will be at 3:30. So encouraging everyone to come out to the game. I've been recruiting in the hallways, inviting the kids out to the game. It's a big game against Laredo. We could certainly use that dome court advantage. So the Bloodhounds will be taking on the Knights tomorrow at 3:30. The boys, 2 o'clock the girls. That'll be on the Bloodhound channel. Again tonight, the Bloodhounds junior high teams will be home against Stillman at 5:30 and 6:30. But really, all in all, as an athletic program, it's a big week.
It has a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Sammy's got his big game tomorrow, and then on Wednesday, St. Mary's Hall comes to Canales Field to take on Coach Rojas. That's another big game for the soccer team as well.
Track starting up.
Track has
swimming regionals.
Yeah, swim regionals tomorrow. Track has their first meet this weekend at PSJA. So there's a lot going on. Having said that, we're gonna wrap things up here, and we're gonna get ready for On the Pitch with Coach Edward Rojas. That's gonna be coming up next. Coach Sammy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Kevin.
We'll see you guys next week. This has been Double Dribble.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. We're available to take your call 24/7, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
This summer, it's time to go outside and